So talking train the trainer,
Yes, sir.
pretty common class that we do, but a huge topic when it comes to the options we have for the train the trainer.
Yeah. The biggest thing is we need to know what you're trying to accomplish. We actually, within our organization, break train to trainer down into 3 tiers. The most basic one we call internally a kit class, such as forklifts, bucket trucks, aerial lifts, where we use a predetermined set of materials and we simply teach you how to train that material. And it's normally a 1-day class for us. Typically, these are for people that have some experience either as trainers or as operators of the topic, a kit class.
Okay, so something that's pretty universal,
Yeah.
like forklift. We know how to run one forklift. There are different types, and the kit can be, maneuvered to meet your need, but the subject and the material doesn't change a whole lot.
Right, and it's not very complex as far as certification and training requirements. The next tier is a CICB program, mobile crane operator, overhead crane operator, rigging, things that are more robust and get tailored to the customer's needs. But we as an organization have a lot of materials for this. Typically, these classes are an additional day or 2 on top of the topic that we're teaching, and they don't have a lot of curriculum development, so they don't have significant customization, but there is some, so we can tailor the class to the customer's needs.
Okay, so if we had a customer that came in and say they've got a link belt 8022, so small crane, but it is a specific load chart. So that'd be a good type of class that they come in and get the material tailored to that crane.
Oh, absolutely, because we already have materials for that, and it's just about going into our extensive library materials and pulling out the specific type of equipment that they have, and that's where that customization comes in. If we know what they want, we can have it ready for them, and we can teach them what they need and want, and we can tailor those classes. Now, the 3rd tier class is where they have a topic that's brand new to them, or brand new to us even, and we have a high degree of specialization in curriculum development for material handling equipment. So they come in and say, we have a portable harbor crane, a backhoe or something like this, and we will help them, work with them, develop a custom curriculum for their equipment at their site. Now that's time consuming sometimes for the curriculum development, especially if they want like a heavy PowerPoint program where there's not an existing program out there. It just simply takes longer.
Right. But then they would leave ready to teach what they need to.
No.
Okay.
The closest class to being able to walk out the door and be able to teach exactly what they got to do the next day would be our kit classes.
Okay.
Once you get into any course with some curriculum development, there's going to be, let's call it homework. We will give them the tools, we'll give them the materials, and then they have to sit down and work with this and finish the curriculum based off of their own employer's requirements, because we don't know what their employer is going to allow them to do. Because once you get into a customized course, the employer has the last say so as far as the materials are concerned. So we'll give them a giant toolbox full of test materials, videos, even PowerPoints, things like this. And then they have to go back and work with their employer to say, okay, for this topic, how much time do we have? How many people are we teaching? And then they're going to finish their curriculum development after our class at their facility to be able to teach that class. Very rarely, especially the more complex, they walk in and walk out ready to go, because this is building something for them. Well, they have to participate.
Right. And would you say that if they run into issues during that process, they can reach back out to us?
Oh, absolutely. That's a big part of our services.
Right.
Is you pick up the phone, you talk to the sales account manager, talk to your instructor, and then we will help, review tests, review materials. We'll help massage the materials to get them where they need to go and want to go. We get an awful lot of return customers that we get them going, and then the next time they're with us, we massage the material some more, and every time there's a process improvement. And we see these over the years. Return customers for the TraintheTrainer refreshers, we're working the materials better, and the process keeps improving and improving and improving.
Yeah, I think that's where there's a lot of appeal with our program to some of these companies. You know, some trainers they go to, when they're out the door, it's on them to finish it and do it. And we're always there to help and if they need to reach out.
You know, a kit is only good if it teaches the material that you have on site. The more complex the materials, the more specialized the facility, the more the customers want to have their program be for them. Non-transportable, it's their program. They're teaching their people what their people need to know. And that's the key thing about any trainer program, is actually building the program for what they need to know to do their job. It's job specific.
Yeah.
You know, a kit doesn't get you there sometimes.
Now, so that goes over some of the courses and how we can add it or modify it to meet their need. What do you think about the personnel coming in as trainers?
There is such a wide gamut. I look at it as a triangle of experience. On one side, you may have a trainer that's learning a new topic, or you can have an operator of that piece of equipment learning how to be a trainer. You know, the hardest one is when you have a new person that's not a trainer, not an operator, trying to learn everything. Very, very rarely do we have somebody that's both a trainer and an operator of that piece of equipment who's just trying to get the materials or a credential or something and they're ready to go. Usually we're trying to teach an operator how to be a trainer. We're very good at that.
Yep.
We're teaching a trainer a new topic to teach. We're very good at that. The one difference is some organizations think trainer is just that topic plus. If we will do an awful lot of supervisors or, you know, other people in our trainer class who might not ever teach. So that's about getting the right people into the right course sometimes. So when we're teaching a trainer class, we're actually going to teach you how to teach that material rather than trying to teach you how to supervise that material. So it's getting the right people into the class now.
Absolutely.